Hello, I'm Kathryn Kueppers, Miss Minnesota 2019, and I'm here where we just finished the 2020 Catholic United Catholic Schools raffle. And guess what? We raised over $1.3 million for Catholic schools. Catholic United Financial doesn't keep a single cent of the money we raised. Every penny goes back to the schools that raised them. Thank you so much to all the students who raised the money here today, and thank you so much to Catholic United Financial for supporting our Catholic schools.
First and foremost, our annual Catholic Schools raffle is fundamental to who we are as an organization. We love investing in Catholic education. We love seeing the kids and seeing the fruit, if you will, that comes from the investment that we make in Catholic education, in particular, helping Catholic schools with their fundraising.
The raffle first started in 2009. At that time, I was the Senior Vice President, Secretary Treasurer, and I was part of the team that helped create the very first raffle. We stole it from their company. That's where the idea came from. Actually, it's a good story. They'd been doing a raffle for a number of years, selling tickets through the local Catholic schools. And we heard about this idea, and our president at the time, Mike McGovern, came back with the idea and said, hey, let's do one of these up in our area. So we sort of took the idea from them, we built on it, and created our very first Catholic Schools raffle. We were shooting to raise $50,000. We thought that was a pretty audacious goal. Well, we wound up raising $126,000, so it just blew us all away.
Catholic United sells products to our members, and one of the benefits that comes from the sale of those products isn't just the protection that it provides to our membership. It also allows us to be able to invest in many, many different types of member benefit programs like our annual Catholic Schools raffle. Basically what happens is that if somebody buys life insurance or annuity or a Medicare supplement product, a portion of the profits that we receive as an insurance company help us pay and invest in things like the annual Catholic Schools raffle. That's the way in which our members' investment in Catholic United ultimately helps invest in our Catholic community, and in particular, provide a wonderful return to the Catholic schools that participate in our raffle.
Catholic United puts on this raffle. It takes a lot of people, a lot of effort, a lot of time, and they do it for the Catholic schools. Every dollar that's raised goes right back to that Catholic school. Catholic United's not worried about getting the credit, they're not worried about getting the money, they're not worried about covering their costs. They're just focused on doing good in our community. And when you put yourself aside and make yourself a servant to others, big things can happen.
It's quite an undertaking each year in order to be able to receive all these tickets, count them all, sort them all, put them into a big raffle drum, put together a big celebration and a raffle ticket drawing. This really is an entire organization's focus for about a couple of month period. And it's always ended with the highlight of drawing those grand prizes and doing the massive celebration for the record-setting amounts we seem to be getting each and every year. It's a wonderful community here at Catholic United Financial, and it's even more wonderful when you see all of us as employees pulling together to be able to drive this incredible benefit year after year.
When you get together under a common cause of something that's just innately good, like raising money for students' education, you'd be shocked how many people will join you in that cause and rally behind your effort.
Well, what I found this year especially, this is our first year of surpassing our goal and even actually meeting it. We have amazing parents that, a few of them that just said, this is an amazing opportunity for us. What can we do? And they took it upon themselves and just went out there and sold after masses, at our fish fries, just all those things. And they're goal oriented. They wanted to do it, and they did. So I'm very proud of them.
Well, my kids went to Catholic school, and we bought so many frozen pizzas and rolls of wrapping paper, and it just seemed that there was so much effort being put into how much money the schools wound up getting. The beauty of this raffle is the schools get to keep 100% of the proceeds that they generate. I've never heard of another program that does that. And quite frankly, we find that the neighborhoods love supporting the kids. It isn't just Catholic folks who support the schools. These are people's neighbors, these are friends. They all want to support the school. They all pitch in, and they have fun doing it.
We at Catholic United make about $100,000 a year investment in our annual Catholic Schools raffle. We could take those dollars and just give them directly to Catholic schools, but instead, by the raffle approach that we take, kind of giving them a raffle in a box, so to speak, it allows the Catholic schools to be able to engage their donor community. And the benefit of that is the return that they receive on that investment and that we receive on our investment is more than 10 times the dollars that we spend in any given year. That's really the benefit of our annual Catholic Schools raffle.
All right, and the question that everybody's wondering here, and everybody in St. Pius X is wondering, what are you going to do with the money raised?
Well, it's always a shocker because when the money is 100% in our pocket. It's going to go to general budget things, but in the reality of it is it goes to help our students with scholarships. It can go over technology. We use it across the board, and it's amazing. We're very, very, very grateful for Catholic United Financial for sponsoring it every year. Absolutely.
Well, I think Catholic schools do a marvelous job, and they've been doing it for 150 years in Minnesota. But it's not easy running a school these days. We all know the cost of education keeps climbing. Frankly, 100 years ago, you had a lot of sisters, brothers working in the schools. Well, today these are professional teachers, professional administrators. We have costs of language, costs of technology, the library resources, the band and arts programs. All those things cost money. But we want to help our kids in those Catholic schools get the full educational experience. Let them be in a play, let them be in a band, let them learn computers. We have to give our schools the tools they need to make these kids successful in their future.
And the thing that really makes me proud to be a Catholic United Financial member and be part of this event is, schools go out and they sell these raffle tickets, and every dollar that they sell stays in that school. They get to keep the whole thing. So Catholic United basically puts on and enables these schools to go out and conduct a fundraiser, and all they have to do is sell the tickets and keep the money, and that's it. So one, they take off a big load off of the Catholic schools from a logistics standpoint, but two, and obviously give them the opportunity to raise much needed funds so they can complete their mission of educating our kids in the Catholic faith.
Well, I had the pleasure of interviewing the principal from Scholastica School, and that's going to stick with me. When she was talking about having a school of just 35 students and how excited they all were of the different things that this money was going to be able to do for their school. Science teachers getting upgraded equipment, moving from chalkboards to, I think she called them starboards, all of the basic benefits that this fundraiser does for her school specifically, that's going to stay with me. She was so excited, and again, just so inspired by what Catholic United Financial has done for her school and her students specifically.
Without them, this has been just, nail-biting, trying to keep the school together, and this has been such a relief to have this kind of support, and they supply the prizes, they give us all the tickets, they give us the encouragement to do this. I think they work as hard as we work to get the funding, and they do it for us, so we're really grateful.
We were founded 142 years ago, and from the very beginning, we wanted to do things that would help our Catholic schools. We wanted to do things that would support education and give the kids and the teachers and the principals more of what they needed. So when we learned about this idea and found a way to adapt it to our area, we thought there is no better way than to do something where we, Catholic United, can, through our generosity, be able to cover all the costs. That is part of our mission, making our Catholic communities stronger and better. And frankly, helping kids get a better education fits that perfectly. So it's an ideal fit for our vision. It's a great fit for the schools. They don't have to do anything to sell tickets.
Our Catholic Schools Raffle, each and every year, is one of the high points for the work that we do at Catholic United. We're so proud of the relationships that we have with the Catholic schools. It's so wonderful to be able to see the kids when they're excited and when they're selling and benefiting their Catholic school. That will continue. There's just too many wonderful things that come from that and the benefits that the Catholic schools get for us to be able to make any sort of wholesale change. It will in fact continue. In fact, I'd love to be able to expand it. More schools, more prizes, more raffle tickets sold, more kids engaged, more parishioners, more Catholic school parents engaged, more people in the community engaged to be able to help these essential Catholic schools with their fundraising needs. It's a wonderful thing that we do, and I'd love to be able to continue to expand and make it even more wonderful than it's ever been before.